Beatcraft is a drum machine program, but you can do some interesting things with sound effects. And this video is how to use it for Year 12 Innovations Unit. So the first thing is to get the program. You can get it from here, or if that's blocked, you can get it from here. Just download that file and then run it. And once you've done that, you should be able to use these login credentials to make it work. I already have it installed. I'll open it up. Ignore that error message, it always happens. It'll offer you some default settings. It doesn't matter what you choose because you can change it easily later, but this is perfectly fine. Give it a title. So usually in Beatcraft you've got the pattern editor on the top and the sample library on the bottom, so you can go through and look for some instruments and drag them up. But today what I want to look at is sound effects. There's a couple of sound effects in the Electro Synth set. You'll need to make a collection of sound effect audio files. You could download them from the Beatcraft loop library if you have that installed. You could get them by joining this team, but I've saved the whole thing in this location, and you could download this entire thing, or you could go in and download individual items. The whole thing is only 420 megabytes, and my C drive has 123 gigabytes, so I've got plenty of room. So I actually downloaded the entire thing, and I made a special folder called FX Files Temp, because I downloaded this whole thing, but I might end up collecting other ones from online sources or making them myself or whatever, but I just want to put them all in the same place so they're easy to find. So once you've got a folder full of sound effect files on your C drive, you can easily get to them, and that's why it's good to put a couple of underscores so that it goes to the top and you don't have to scroll all the way down. And you can look in there and you can see them over here, and you can double click on them and see what they sound like. I'm going to go into the crashes folder and and just for a sort of bass drummy sound, I might take this electronic bass sound from the sample library. And then I can make a classic rock pattern like this. Not too bad. I find the light bulb's a bit too loud. So you could do this for the Innovations Unit to show that you understand how the use of technology has influenced composition since after the Second World War pretty much. And it's a little bit of an unusual way to make a beat. It could be used with some subtlety in some modern popular song genres, but certainly also could provide percussive layers in a film soundtrack or an electronic soundscape on any topic. This is probably the easiest method of doing something like this if you want it to sound like a drum beat. If you wanted to use the sound effects more creatively and less patterned, then I suggest dragging them manually around in Audacity and Beatcraft.